Bennett threw 17 pitches in the first inning. So here's Brandon Hicks in his 5th game at AAA. He spent most of the season in the major leagues with the San Francisco Giants, right-handed batter. He swings and misses at the first pitch. That looked like a good slider that time from Bennett. Hicks in the majors batted .162 for San Francisco, but he did have 8 home runs in 204 at-bats. He had some very big hits for the Giants late in games that helped them win. Now the 0-1. And that fastball misses high and outside for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. It's a little bit more windy tonight than it was last night. Doesn't appear that it's super windy, where it's going to have a dramatic impact on the game. The 1-1 pulls the string on a curve, and way out in front is Hicks. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crowd settling in on this Tuesday night. Looks like I see a few orange t-shirts and jerseys. We don't usually get a lot of Giants fans in Albuquerque when Fresno's in town, but we do get a few. Could be people just wearing orange shirts, not even realizing it's Giants colors. The 1-2 misses outside. Fresno's colors are orange and black, just like their parent club. Whenever we're in Fresno, it's a sea of Dodger blue everywhere. Lots of Dodger blue and the San Francisco Giants orange. Giants have a pretty good fan base around the country, especially after winning 2 World Series in the last 4 years. 2-2, just missed. No, called strike 3, outside corner. A delayed call by home plate umpire Ryan Goodman. Bennett gets the strikeout, his 2nd of the night. Looked like Bennett surprised him with the fastball on the outside corner. Bennett has become a crafty veteran now at age 33. He'll oftentimes pitch backwards. And that means that he'll start off hitters with off-speed stuff and then finish them off with the fastball, as opposed to the traditional sense of you get ahead with your fastball, then put them away with something that's got some break to it. Now here's the shortstop, Chris Dominguez. Right-handed batter takes low for a ball. Dominguez hitting at .260 for the year, 12 home runs, 54 RBIs, but he also has 112 strikeouts. That's 4th most in the league. Stands well off the plate. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a curveball that drops in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Before he signed as a professional, Chris Dominguez played here at Isotopes Park as part of a showcase tournament for high school players. Freddie Freeman was among those who were here at the ballpark that day. 1-1 hit on the ground off the glove of third baseman Romack. It was hit very crisply into left field. Figgins gets up with it. Throw to second base. There's going to be a play, and safe at second base is Dominguez. Dominguez has excellent speed, and he sprinted out of the batter's box and turned that into a double. Romack usually can come up with a play like that. Certainly not a routine play. Tested the arm of Figgins. Figgins delivered an accurate throw. It wasn't a line drive rope of a throw, but it was an accurate throw and a good one. But Dominguez, who runs well, was able to get the double. So he's at second base. There's 1 out. No score. Top of the 2nd inning. And now the speedster Darren Ford at the plate. 3 guys who can really run on this Fresno team. And Ford takes the first pitch low for a ball. And the batter, Ford, the runner at second, Dominguez, and the leadoff man, Gary Brown, all have excellent speed. Ford last night was 1 for 5. Average drop from 306 to 303. Infield plays Ford to pull. Outfield also. They come in a few steps. The 1-0 misses low and outside. Ford has hit 3 home runs this season, but not known for his power. So Ford steps back in. Bennett looks at second, and 2-0. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. Makes the count 2-1. It's good to see Ford back in there. He suffered a scary concussion earlier this season. He was at Salt Lake and diving head first for a ball in the outfield. Ended up going right into a concrete wall. The 2-1, a swing and a miss. It's 2-2. So the Giants organization took no chances with Ford, wanted to make sure that everything was right. He went to the hospital the night of that injury, never lost consciousness, flew with the team the next day. And it seemed like it was taking a while for Ford to get his timing back, but he's got the average back up over 300. The 2-2 hit on the ground, backhanded by Romack from foul territory. Long throw and safe at first base is Ford. Advancing to third is Dominguez. There's just way too much speed for a ball that was hit like that, and even though Romack was able to get a lot on the throw, he was not able to get enough. So there's runners at first and third, one out, top of the second inning. Now, normally in a situation like this, with the pitcher batting, the pitcher would usually just try to advance the runner from first to second. Usually, you're just thinking, okay, we want the pitcher to avoid hitting into a double play. But Jason Birkin is a good hitting pitcher, so he might have the green light to go ahead and swing away. He's 5 for 20 this year. He has 2 doubles. He's driven in 5 runs. He had a 3 RBI game on May 19th against Las Vegas. And he takes the first pitch for a called strike. If that first pitch was any indication, and of course the manager, Bob Mariano, is going to go through the signs between every pitch, but that first pitch was an indication that Birkin is not going to be looking to bunt. Looks like he's got an opportunity to drive in some runs. Middle infielders will play double play depth. Corner infielders even with the bag. And a throw over to first base. A lot of different options for Mariano because he has 2 excellent base runners. It's Dominguez at third, Birkin at the plate, and Darren Ford at first base. Outfielders have come in quite a few steps, in fact, and now Birkin requests time, and it's granted. Starting to get some darker clouds rolling in above head. No shadows or anything like that. Sun's been behind clouds the whole game. The 0-1, now he bunts foul up the first base line. I'm not convinced that that was a sacrifice bunt, though. I think he might have been just trying to bunt his way on because he did not square early. He shortened up just as the ball was coming home. Looked like he was trying to push it up the first base line. That might have been a safety squeeze, not a suicide squeeze, where it's a read for Dominguez at third base. So now Birkin's down on the count 0-2. Let's see how Bennett tries to put him away. First he'll throw over to first base and Ford back in with a head-first dive. Bennett looking for a strikeout, maybe a double play grounder. No score. We're in the top of the second inning with runners at the corners and 1 away. And the 0-2. Breaking ball. Got him looking. Beautiful. Spun that one perfect. Right on the inside corner. It froze Birkin. Second strikeout of the inning. Both looking. Third strikeout already tonight for Bennett. And now back to the top of the order in Gary Brown. Brown is a former first-round pick of the Giants back in 2010, 24th overall. And the Giants have had high hopes for him, so have their fans. This is Brown's second year at AAA. And really, the Giants are a team right now. What they're lacking, a speedy leadoff man who can play center field. That's what the Major League club needs. They were hoping that would be Brown. Runner goes, first pitch popped up, foul territory. Clint Robinson circling around. Looks like he's battling the wind. He makes a two-handed catch. That was not a routine play. And that'll do it for the Grizzlies here in the second inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. We go to the home half of the second. No score between Fresno and Albuquerque. And this is Isotopes Baseball on 610, the sports animal.